Hello, Brotherhood members, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 3. In the last episode, we went ahead and found Sasquatch, which turned out to be a guy just wanting some privacy
Crying
out in the
wind.
wilderness.
I've heard it. My wife's heard it. It's there. No mistaking it. Spirit.
Alright, so this time we're looking for the haunted lighthouse. This is the lighthouse. Now it's just a matter of finding out if it's actually haunted or not.
I'd do it. I would.
Hogwash.
Show me the pounds, and I'll sleep in the haunted lighthouse. For one night.
Trying to find the clues. Okay, we have these tracks here. Sort of interesting. Alright. Fake ghost. So somebody just put a tree up here and made it look like a ghost. Interesting. I was hoping that that would actually be a place I could land, but now I'm the ghost. Alrighty then. The safe places to jump in this game are a challenge, I will say. Alright, so we have found the answer to the haunted lighthouse. There's a frontiersman section right here, so we can probably use that to get our next mission. And that'll work out well, so that way I don't have to go and try to find or try to backtrack all the way to the other one. What do we got this time? The Headless Horseman.
I've never seen him myself, but I've heard the stories from here to Kentucky. A German mercenary, Hessians, what they call him, was fighting a battle when a cannonball took his head clean off. His whole battalion was routed, and they lost the encounter. But the lad didn't die. He's been wandering the bush on horseback around the battlefield ever since, searching for his head, chasing innocents when he sees them, taking their domes for his own. He wears a pumpkin for a head now, until he finds what he's looking for. Like I said, I haven't seen him, but I have seen the bodies he leaves lying about, headless and grotesque. God rest their souls.
If I remember correctly, we'll actually encounter the Headless Horseman in the next game in Black Flag. But not here, I believe. There'll be a different answer to how the Headless Horseman exists and stuff here. Alright, so there is a trinket down this way. Might as well go that direction then. There's a road over here. Let's go ahead and call a horse and that way we can make some distance here fairly quickly. Not sure if this is the last of the Frontiersmen ones or not for this game. But as I said, I know the Headless Horseman does come back up in, I want to say it's Black Flag. And in that one, I believe you actually deal with the Headless Horseman. Once I realized he was actually on horseback chasing me, I'm like, you know what? I'll just deal with him real fast. Simple enough to shoot him. Got notoriety almost throughout the frontier. Sort of interesting that way. Wonder if that's because of the fortresses? Might be. But not going to deal with them right now. Want better weapons and such first. Alright, look for clues. We got a couple of different clues here. Alright, so I believe that is the entirety of the Headless Horseman situation there. And it looks like that's the end of the Frontiersman as well. So we have a delivery request we could deal with. Not too concerned about that. We have a trinket over here. So let's see, we have a trinket there. And a trinket here. And I think those are the only ones we have left in the frontier. As I said, we will deal with the horsemen in, I believe it's Black Flag. Alright. Now, how to get down into this one is the question. Always best to look for the rocky outcroppings and look for a cave. Like that. They do love to hide their caves behind waterfalls too, so that's one of those things I try to always keep in mind. This is why I do buy the maps though, because as long as you have the map, you know exactly where you're going. So there's really not a lot of guessing to it. Alright, then we want this one over here. See what this is. Wolf. Found it. Found his buddy too. Alright, there's a whole bunch of wolves around here. I don't really feel like taking them all on right now, though. Those guys don't seem to have anything to offer me, such as a treasure chest or such. So I don't really care about them either. So once I have this trinket, I think the only trinkets left will probably be in New York. And I do look forward to when we get to New York, but that's a bit down the road. For now, we'll head to Boston, we'll start accumulating money, and that way we can also hopefully start fixing up the ship and taking care of the naval missions as we go. There are 5 more trinkets. As I said, I believe those are going to be in New York, because I'm not seeing any that I'm missing here. I don't believe there are any in the in the Homestead area. So yeah, it really is just trying to get the ones that we need from the New York area, most likely, is my guess. Alright, well, I'm going to head over here and see about this delivery request, just so I have it on me, and that way, as I get things, I'll be able to save them up for the delivery request and make that extra money that way. For now, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. It was a bit of a shorter one. The Headless Horseman didn't take very long at all, but hopefully it was enjoyable. If you liked what I did in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more Assassin's Creed 3.